On 6, an old Hank Williams song from the early 50s, I Can't Help It If I'm Still in Love with You, has been done numerous times. Al Martino, B.J. Thomas, but the only version to make the top 40 on the pop chart, that one there. Johnny Tillotson at number 33 this week. Also love the Linda Ronstadt version. She did it in the 70s on the B-side of When Will I Be Loved, but there you go. Johnny's got the hit. All right, the number 32 single this week is by little Esther Phillips. Can we talk about her for a moment? She was discovered singing in a nightclub. Well, she was performing there in a talent contest, and the nightclub was owned by Johnny Otis. You know him, right? Willie and the Hand Jive. And he thought she was great. So she won the contest, and she gets to go on the road with Johnny Otis. Her name was Esther Jones at the time. And he said, that's not a great name, so while you're riding with us to the first gig, think of a new name. And she said she looked out the car window, and she saw a Phillips 66 gas station, and said, how about Esther Phillips? And the name stuck. She had some big R&B hits in the early 50s, and then she started using drugs. She kind of fell away. Went home to Houston, Texas to recuperate and get off the stuff and live with her dad for a while. And then she started playing nightclubs in Houston, and who do you think came in and heard her? An unknown named Kenny Rogers. And he said, do you have a record deal? She said, no. And he said, well, my brother owns a little record label. Let me introduce you. And it was on that label that she had this hit. What do you think, huh? I couldn't make that stuff up if I wanted to. The original version of this song, done back in 1954 by one of your favorites, Jimmy Heap and the Melody Masters.